Jai Sriman Narayana. Jai Sriman Narayana. Jai Sriman Narayana. I pay my obeisances to my spiritual master, Srimad Jagat Guru Sudarshan Acharyaji Maharaj. I pay my obeisances to Lord Sri Ramanuj. I pay my obeisances to Mother Lakshmi. And I pay my obeisances to Lord Sriman Narayana. I welcome all of you here at the Sri Narayan Dham in Durban, South Africa. I welcome those of you that's watching this live feed locally, nationally and internationally. And I welcome in advance those that's going to be watching this discourse when it is subsequently posted in the various groups from around the world. We acknowledge the passing of Guru-Mataji at this satsang today, the wife of Swami Sudarshan Acharyaji Maharaj, who lived 12 years after Guruji left his mortal coil. And we offer our condolences to the bereaved family, to the sons, daughters, grandchildren and great-grandchildren of Guruji and Guru-Mataji. Saints, as Swamiji stated last week, are never born and neither do they die. They appear and they disappear. And the disappearance of Guru-Mataji, who was merited to be with Guruji, should not be mourned, should rather be celebrated. Celebrated in the sense that Guru-Mataji herself has gifted us this Sri Narayan Dham. And in gifting us this Sri Narayan Dham in 2013, for the very first time in this, the 28th Kali Yuga, Vishishtadvaita in its absolute essence is being transmitted to the Western world from this venue. So Guru Mata has given the world a gift that cannot be measured. For Vishishtadvaita is the ultimate truth, and it is with great humility that I make this statement today, that the grace of Guru Mata, the grace of Guruji will continue to live up until the end of Kali, which is 427,000 years from now. For this information will never be lost again. So we need to get serious. We need to buckle up. Those of you that are physically in this satsang, we need to become selfless, and we need to shed our selfish mode of existence when you look at the life of Guru-Mataji. In her entire sacrifice, she has given the world the greatest boon, which is Vishishtadvaita. So that anyone in any part of the world, at any time, can be salvaged from this miserable universe. We should take her life and her passing as an example, and we should make a commitment here today that the system she has left behind must never fail. For I have stated on many occasions that Guruji himself in his lifetime never had material happiness. His mind was fixed on alleviating the pain and suffering for the whole of humanity, and in ensuring that the whole of humanity, those that adhere to these principles, get saved. Guruji underwent the most severest of austerities and penances in this modern time. In this modern era, Guruji stayed 12 years in the forest in a row, and not only that, every once in a while he used to disappear into that same forest. And I was told by his grandson that even when his dad passed away, Guruji could not be found. So they went to his hiding place. And where you think they found it? In the Bangar forest. And he was in the forest performing austerities and penances for who? So that you can sit today here at the Sri Narayan Dham and release the agonies and miseries that are inherent in you since time immemorial through many, many past lives. This system is absolute. It's like fire. Is fire absolute? Does it burn anything and everything? This is how this system is. Whether you are ignorant or not ignorant, you tamper with this system and you'll get burnt. As a fire does not care that a 2-month-old child does not know it is fire, similarly this system does not care whether you have full understanding or not. And timeously the Guru begs you, please do not cross the lines of this system. The Guru has given hundreds of mind-blowing discourses. Why does the Guru blow your mind? So that discourses through its transcendental voice and potency rends asunder the ignorance in the mind. And after you have been timeously warned by the Guru, do not tamper with the system, and if you still put your hand in the fire will consume you. The fire will consume you. For God to be absolute, then the disciplines has also to be absolute. You can't have an absolute system and a willy-nilly discipline. A willy-nilly discipline will not interface with absoluteness. And this system is the foremost, the Vishishtadvaita Sri Vaishnava system is the principal system in Vedanta. There is no other system that can supersede this philosophy of Vedanta, which means you do not have the capacity to negotiate this system. You either accept or reject and leave. There is no negotiation here, because there is only one negotiator, and that is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sriman Narayana. So your behavior in this satsang and out of this satsang should start to change when you enter this organization. That is why Guruji sacrificed his life. That is why Guru Ma sacrificed her life. That is why 1,000 years ago, Lord Sri Ramanuj sacrificed his life. He had to leave his country of birth when the king wanted to persecute him in favor of Shaivism. His king, the king in the place where he was living was a Lord Shiva devotee, and he did not want to accept Lord Narayana as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he wanted to murder Lord Sri Ramanuj. 1,000 years ago, Lord Sri Ramanuj had to leave his own home country. So many sacrifices were made by many, many great people. People who are self and God realized made these sacrifices. Then how can a non-self realized and God realized person or persons make any judgments against this system? Is it possible? Can a criminal make a judgment against a high court judge? Vasudeva, if a criminal makes a judgment in the back alleys about a high court judge, will it make an impact on the judge? Who must make a judgment on the judge? Another judge. So last week, another judge was here. You all noticed? Another judge sat next to this judge. And what judgment he made? That this satsang is 100% bona fide. So only gurus can make judgment on other gurus, because gurus are beyond the apprehension of the mind. Gurus are beyond the apprehension of the mind. 2018, September, another guru made a judgment. Swami Chinnajaya Swami, who is one of the foremost global gurus in the Sri Vaishnava tradition, and he also made the same judgment that this institution is bona fide. His disciple inaugurated this institution. Whose disciple? Swami Chinnajaya Swami. His disciple inaugurated this institution. This institution is bona fide. So you cannot go out in the gullies and alleys and scream out judgments when you have not cleansed your own heart and mind. When your heart and mind is cleansed, then your eyes will see the Guru properly. Will see the Guru in his real form and his real state. First, clean out your own mind and your own heart. Job number one is to clean out your own mind, own heart. Forget about everything. There is no spiritual success the minute you start worrying about other people. Don't worry about other people, not even your own husband, your own wife, your own children. Worry about only yourself. And this is a background to the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, that I'm teaching. I'm teaching you self-realization. Lord Shri Krishna is teaching you self-realization. He is telling Arjuna, on the other side is your own relatives, is your own blood family who's opposing you. They are demonic, you are divine. Kill them. What he is saying? Kill who? Your own blood if they are demonic. And this is the instruction from. You see, you're getting frightened? You think you'll be killed soon? Lord Shri Krishna is giving Arjuna an instruction. If you are attacked by the demonic, and it can be within your own family, what you must do? Vasan? Kill them. This is a verdict, injunction. It is coming from?
Lord Shri Krishna.
Lord Shri Krishna. It's not coming from the Guru. It's not coming from the Guru. If the Guru sees his disciple being unduly influenced through demonic influences, then what should the Guru advise his disciple? What should the Guru advise his disciple? If a Guru sees his aspirant being unduly, demonically influenced, then what is the function of the Guru? What must the Guru do? Meena, you're swearing me?
No.
Okay.
To guide his disciples, but like.
Yes, and even if it means severing that relationship, even if it means severing that relationship, it is the function of a Guru. Guru is not here to play. Guru is not here to play. Guru is here to do serious job. And the job of the Guru is to clean each and every one up in this satsang. Without any favoritism. If you are loyal to the Guru, then the Guru will be loyal to you. If you are disloyal to the Guru will be disloyal to you. Whatever you want is a creation of your own. But when you go out, you'll say the Guru is. That is what they say. Yeah, the Guru is wrong. I'm waiting for one devotee to go out and say, you know what? I was so wrong. I tried my best. That poor Acharya, he told me thousands of times I am wrong. I never listened, and that is why I left the satsang. I left the satsang because I could not comply. Acharyaji read the Bhagavad Gita, he read the Ramayana, he read the Upanishads, he quoted God. I was so ignorant that it was I that couldn't make it with the Acharya. I'm waiting for one devotee. Every devotee that left here all said the Acharya was gone. They also all said, when they were collecting, you know what collecting means, Rishi? Acharya is very great. One day Rishi will come in the stand in the frontier and give his testimony. He'll give his testimony who he was before he met the Acharya and who he became after he met the Acharya. Then Rishi, all these satsangs are recorded live. You can see Hemita recording the satsang. So your testimony is also recorded live. Then it goes, I have a secretary in Joburg, Swami Vishishtadvaita Ramanuj Das. He has a file on Rishi. It will be called the Rishi Files. It will be called the Rishi Files. And then all the information pertaining to Rishi. This guy is doing better work than the CIA and the FBI combined. Don't even talk about the Hawks. Alright? He's an analyst. Right now your file is being created, Rishi. So 10 months later, Rishi transgressed. Then he go and tell a whole group of people, hey, that Acharya, he never pay me for the floor money. I polished his floor for free. Then we'll open the Rishi files. We'll open the Rishi files and we won't crucify you, we'll Rishify you with your own evidence. And I've Rishified every devotee here. There's not one devotee that took me on from outside with lies was not Rishified. I hope Vishwadhar is adding a new word in our dictionary. Rishified. Alright? We Rishified everyone. And I didn't have to provide any evidence. All you do is pull out the testimony. They say how great this Acharya is, how they came in this satsang, how much Acharya did for them and their family. And then in the end, they say Acharya is a fake guru. After Acharya can bring gurus and make gurus sit here from the system, they still say Acharya is a fake guru. Alright? So this has been going on since time immemorial because the eyes of the ignorant cannot see through the purity of the Guru. So the Guru is like a mirror. The Guru is like a mirror, and when the ignorant sees the Guru, who they see? Themselves. So a rogue will call the Guru a rogue, and a fake disciple. Fake disciple. Has anybody ever claimed the title of being a fake disciple? Person in your 4 years? Not yet. I've had thousands. No one has claimed the title, put the hand up and said, hey, I'm a fake disciple, I couldn't make it. You understand? So all this is very relevant to the soul. It's very relevant to the soul. And I want to give you an understanding in this age of technology. Alright? You see, besides your mother-in-law, I'm sure everyone else will know the functions of a computer. And maybe she might know too. Alright? Who knows what a computer is? Everyone here. Isn't? What a computer is. Who knows what a power source is? You all know what's a power source for the computer? All of you? Rishi, you? Yeah. Alright. And who know what a computer virus is? You'll all know what's a computer virus? And where is the virus found? In the software or the hard drive?
Software.
Software. So let's see, we know what a computer is. We know what a power supply is. We know what a virus is, and the virus is found in the computer, and we know in which part of the computer it is found. It is found in the software. Alright? So, have you all seen the cover of a computer? Let's talk about a desktop. So you've seen the cover outside? So if you change the cover of the computer without cleaning up the virus, you take an old scratched up cover and you put a new cover with new LEDs. Will it make a difference in the function of the computer? How will the computer function, Rishi? Still have a virus. Alright? So when you come to satsang with your old habits, and when you wear sari, Punjabi, kurta, if you don't allow the technician to change the software in the computer, Sita, no matter how you dress, the virus will always be there. And this is the problem we have in my satsang. They come from another behavior outside. They come in the satsang. They wear Punjabi and sari and kurta, but they don't change the internal faculties which the Guru once changed. So even if you wear a gold sari, Sita, as long as the software, the virus is not removed, the Sita is the same. Anger, hatred, jealousy, envy, greed, backbiting, finger pointing, all these viruses are still in the computer. And the Guru is the computer technician. Guru is the computer technician. Guru's job is to remove these 6 viruses. Remove these 6 viruses. So fake disciples will fake the removal of these viruses. Rishi, you follow the Guru? You think this is a profound discourse? Fake disciples will fake the removal of these symptoms of these viruses. So in satsang they'll say, I'm not jealous, I have no anger, I'm not envious. Isn't? The inherent qualities, if it is not uprooted, will it make a difference in your life? Will it make a difference in your life? If a boil is not lanced and the root of the boil not removed, Are you medically cured of the boil? So these 6 enemies in a subtle form resides in your attributive consciousness, which dictates the mind, which dictates the impulsion of the mind. As long as you do not remove these 6 viruses, how can you see the Guru? If you still got greed, anger, hatred, envy, finger pointing, backbiting, what will happen to your divine vision? Blood. And in your blood vision, you won't be able to see one, the Guru, neither will you be able to hear his nectarian discourse. So when you come to satsang, you must hear, you must drink the discourse through your ears. And that is why the Upanishad is called the Shruti. Shruti means authority that is heard. Authority that is heard. So let's see who you are in the computer. Rishi? I described the computer. I said the computer has a power source, hard drive, cover, and software. Who you are in the computer?
Power source.
You the disk.
Power source.
You are the power source. You are the power source. Rishi, I'm going to come to that disk later. Alright? You are the power source. That is all. You're not the hard drive, you're not the software, and you're not the cover you change. You are the power source. Do you have a power source in a microwave? You have a power source in a microwave? Do you have a power source in a fridge? You have a power source in a fridge? Do you have a power source in a stove? Yes, you have a power source in a stove. So let us see. Let us, if you're a power source in a fridge, that means your job is destined to produce cold and freezing in the fridge. If you're a power source in a stove, then your job is destined for you to produce heat. If you are a power source in a computer, what is your job? What do you use a computer for, Satish? Sorry? Fingers. Your wife is not here, you're talking about figures. Oh, numerical figures. Oh, okay, sorry. I have to show Bobby this discourse when she comes on Thursday. What is the main function of computers? If you don't know anything, can you access that what you don't know from a computer?
Internet.
Huh? So what is the main function of a computer?
Knowledge.
Oh. Oh. So you're a power source in a fridge. Main function to be a power source in a fridge is to produce cold. Coldness and freezing. You're a power source in a stove. Main function is to produce heat. You're a power source in the computer. Main function is to attain knowledge. Is the penny dropping somewhere? Is the penny dropping? So when you're an animal, you have one function only. That is, which is instinctive of that animal. If you're a cat, you'll have the instincts of a cat. Sita is enjoying it. I think she came from a cat. I think she's reminiscing the time she ate rats. Okay? If you're a lion, you will be instinctive of the qualities of a lion. If you're a tree, your instincts will be that of a tree. Remember, the consciousness of a soul is minimal in plant life. Is minimal, but it has been recorded that when you snip a plant, it has been recorded in laboratories that when you snip a plant, it shows graphically. So its consciousness is weakest in a plant and strongest in human. You understand? So this power source in a computer is there to attain knowledge. If this computer has virus in its software, will the hard drive function? As per manufacturer's recommendations? No. So what has to be done first? When you remove the virus, then the computer will function as per manufacturer's requirements. If the computer, after the virus has been removed, needs more information, what do you do?
Upgrade.
You upgrade. Upgrade through which medium?
New software.
Through? No, I'm talking about your independent computer now. You remove the virus, now you need to fit in more knowledge. What do you need to do to the computer so that there is a transmission of more knowledge into that computer?
Increase the hard drive space, I think.
You need to connect it to a supercomputer.
Okay.
And the supercomputer is called the Internet. And if this computer is connected to the supercomputer, then what happens to the knowledge within the individual computer?
Increases.
It increases, and whatever knowledge the supercomputer has, the individual computer can have. Isn't? Yes. So this is what Lord Sri Krishna is teaching Arjuna. First is the cleansing of the computer, the individual computer. Step one is to, firstly, the computer was created to compute knowledge. Job of a computer, compute knowledge. Right? In order for it to compute knowledge, all the virus has to be removed. So what is step number one? Remove virus from computer so it can function to its optimal manufacture requirements. Remove virus from its software so it can function to its optimal manufacturer's requirements. Okay? So let us see this in the human form. What is the optimal function of the human body? You see, I don't want an answer from you. You see? You are banned from answering this question. Only this question, and I ask you, next one you must answer.
Service.
There are 8.4 million species of bodies. This same soul was an aquatic. This same soul was a plant and creeper. This same soul was an insect. This same soul was a reptile. This same soul was a mammal. This same soul was a bird. This same soul was a ferocious animal. This same soul is lodged in a human body. Why would God specifically create this human body as He has specifically created 8.4 million species of bodies? Each body got its uniqueness. The ant's uniqueness is it can carry 10 times its weight. You have seen a small ant carrying a big rice and kicking it into one hole. Have you seen? Alright? Ant's uniqueness is carrying 10 times its body weight. It has another uniqueness. It is very, very friendly. It has no enemies. Because if you see one ant going up and 10 ants coming down, you'll see that ant will embrace each and every ant. You see? It will head, that one ant will head at every ant. See how friendly it is? Is it a unique quality of the ant? A vulture, from 5 kilometers in the sky, 5,000 meters in the sky, can see a small worm on the land. You see? Can you see anything from more than 50 meters properly? I'm talking about naturally. Alright? Shall What is the uniqueness of a fish? Chalen. Get up. No, get up. Sri Krishna Ramanuj Das was so tired from serving Srida Acharya last week that he found time in satsang to sleep his tiredness out. And he'll tell you he was meditating. So what is the uniqueness of a fish?
Breathe underwater.
It does not sleep like you. Nobody knows when it's sleeping because its body is in normal position in the water. The fish does not find one stone as a pillow and go and lie down like this and sleep. Have you all seen a fish lying down? The fish's head won't stoop to one side like Krishna Ramanuj does and get caught. A fish can sleep right there and then with total buoyancy. And even if Krishna Ramanuj Das, a great sleeper, he won't even find the fish sleeping. Okay? So that's the uniqueness of the fish. So what is the uniqueness of the human body?
Consciousness.
All these animals got intelligence.
Ability to serve.
All these animals got consciousness. All these animals serve each other and their habitation and cohabitation.
Ability.
What is the uniqueness of the human body? To learn the Vedas, this human body. Okay, let's again use logic and common sense. Logic and common sense, alright? What did Lord Narayan speak? Or what did he breathe?
The Vedas.
The Vedas. From the 8.4 million species of life on earth, which species can apprehend the Vedic injunctions?
Humans.
Sorry? Only man
And women.
and woman. I get worried with you sometimes, Sita. Okay? So common sense and logic, God the Creator creates a specific knowledge that then He creates 8.4 million species of life forms. That knowledge which He creates can only be assimilated by one species of life form. So, what is the conclusion of the human body? Rishi. Human body was created, I'll come back to you. Was created to learn the Vedas. Human body is a via medium. Is a via medium to transmigrate the soul from here to Lord Narayan. Only this body has the capacity to change its destination. Only the human body has the capacity to change its destination. All these other bodies must live its lifetimes. Alright? If you was a snake in my satsang, and when you pass away in this lifetime, what you'll become? Yeah, if you was a human living like a snake, then God will really make you a snake. Then God will say 1,000,000 lifetimes of a snake. You have to fulfill that 1,000,000 lifetime of a snake. There is no compromise, because the snake does not have a body to redeem its karma. God has given a human body so that it may use this human body to redeem its karma. This human body is a via medium. Via medium is like Dubai. If you want to go to India, you have to go to Dubai first. You have to go to Dubai if you're using Emirates. Then from Dubai you'll go to India. So Dubai becomes the via medium through Emirates to India. You understand? Similarly, this human body, if it is brought to the Sri Narayan Dham, which Dham? Sri Narayan Dham, this human body, you can call it Emirates, your plane. Alright? You can call your plane Emirates. Bring your Emirates here. From here you'll fly to Vaikuntha. From here you'll fly Vaikuntha. We'll organize your boarding pass. We'll organize your boarding pass. You understand how simple spiritual science is? Rishi? Not finding Bhabi 30 years ago, getting married, having these 3 beautiful children and calling it a day. That is not what this human body was primarily created for. That is the secondary position. The secondary position. The only reason you get married, Rishi, only reason you get married, Rishi, tell me. Rishi, why you got married? Children are shocked, Rishi can't talk. Why you got married, Rishi?
Because I love my wife.
Hey, beauty, beauty, give me man. We got 2 lovers in the house. Shalan, let them see. Shalan is also a lover. Alright? Shalan, after satsang, give Rishi Bhai some good advice. Shalan, give Rishi Bhai some good advice. And why I'm saying this, Rishi Bhai? Okay, we'll discuss that in another satsang. Alright? In a Sanatan Dharma wedding, who is the witness to the wedding? Lord Narayan. When you take the 7 vows you take in a Sanatan Dharma wedding, the witness to that wedding is Lord Narayan. You get married not because you love your wife, you get married to serve Lord Narayan in that marriage. Why you get married? To serve Lord Narayan in that marriage. Are you serving Lord Narayan in that marriage, Rishi Bhai? You took that 7 vows. I was not even there at the wedding. But Lord Narayan tells me you was very, very excited. And you didn't even want to listen to the vows. You just said yes, 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 yes 7 times. For true, Rishi? You said no at any of the vows? So why you get married? Husband and wife? To serve Lord Narayan. How do you serve Lord Narayan in a marriage? You see, you'll be in a hot seat for about a year. Everyone had that hot seat, alright? Shalen had it for about 3 years. And when there's no one here, it goes back to him. He's so happy you here. See his shoulders, relaxed. Rishi Bhai, how can you help Lord Narayan? Again, logic and common sense. So there are souls in various species of life that need to take a human body and find God and get liberated and go to God. So in a marriage, how you help God? By having children. So when you have a child, you brought in a soul from another species to the human species, or you brought in a soul that has already evolved in a human species, but it needs 1 or 2 more life to be in the human species and then get liberated. And then get liberated. So your marriage was specifically to help Lord Narayan. But what you've been doing, Rishi Bhai? You've been helping yourself. But is it late? No. Because you're here with your entire family. And from now, after this discourse, you'll change this entire marriage now and serve Lord Narayan through your entire family. Are you understanding? So you get this body to serve Lord Narayan, then you get married to serve Lord Narayan. The service of Lord Narayan is never absent. Service to Lord Narayan is never absent. Common sense, logic, 8.4 million species, 8 million species in consciousness that cannot use intelligence, and 400,000 levels of consciousness which is found in man can use knowledge to find God. You understand? Why do you find God? For what purpose must you find God through this knowledge? To serve God. And how do you serve God? He got Mother Lakshmi there, rubbing his feet. He also got Tulsi Mata there. Sometimes Mother Lakshmi leaves and come in your pocket, wallet. Who's still there all the time? Tulsi Mata. Then you think you can go there and rub his feet? So how do you serve God? By? How do you serve mankind?
Through Guru's instruction.
By?
Through the Guru's instruction.
Finding a Guru. And when you find a Guru, how do you serve Lord Narayan? By getting involved in the establishment of Lord Narayan's ashram. By getting involved in establishing Lord Narayan's ashram, by living in the parameters of the discipline of the Vedas, and by bringing
other people who were once suffering like how you were suffering. So you can only serve Lord Narayan here, and you can enjoy with him there. Service must be done here, enjoyment there. But what Rishi did, he enjoyed here and he's still enjoying here. What you gonna do there, Rishi Bhai? Are you all understanding? Are you all understanding? So serving Lord Narayan with tan, man and dhan is non-negotiable. Tan, man and dhan is non-negotiable. That is why you have this body. You have this body only to serve Lord Narayan, primarily. You understand, all of you? Does it make sense? Or you think the Guru had a Sunday morning shot? Think the Guru had a Sunday morning shot? Or you think whatever the Guru is saying is right? Is? So, let's do verse 15. No, we finished 15. We're doing verse 16. The unreal can never come into being. The real never ceases to be. The conclusion about these two is seen by the seers of truth. This was my whole discourse now. Whatever I spoke is embodied in this. Sri Ramanuj Gita Bhasya, chapter 2, verse 16. The unreal can never come into being. The real never ceases to be. The conclusion about these two is seen by seers of the truth. So the Guru is telling you that your body is unreal. Whatever is unreal can never come into existence. It exists temporarily. How long is your body with you? Whatever age. Then it disappears. Then it disappears for good. We'll never find the same body Arti has in any other human being, any other time. When the soul Arti leaves that body is gone forever. It can never come into being. That body can never take a birth ever. You understand? The soul is immortal, it's imperishable. It is always in being. It is always a living entity. The body cannot be a living entity. It is always dead matter, and dead matter can never come into being. It will always remain non-being. You understand? And this is what I taught you now. I taught you that you can come from 8.4 million species of life. When you reach the human body, it is a via medium. From here you need to go to God. You are not this. You are not this body. You are not this body. Alright? Change. Leave the body the same. Change the software. Software is the mind. Software is the mind. You have two types of minds. demonic mind and divine mind. Change your mind from demonic to divine. Don't worry about the body. Don't worry about the body. Worry about the mind. Change it from demonic to divine. And the process of changing it from demonic to divine is, don't ever take on the instructions of a guru. In the Ramayana it is stated that if you take on the instructions of a guru, you will live in hell for 10,000 lifetimes. How many thousand? And that is a verdict injunction. So you may laugh and joke here, and it may mean nothing, isn't? What this guru is talking, I know more. But when you suffer the 10,000 lifetimes, only you will. You understand? So be very careful. Your mind is compartmentalized, is it not? Everyone's mind here today, is it compartmentalized? The guru exists beyond your compartmentalized mind. The guru exists beyond your compartmentalized mind. Can you use your compartmentalized mind to apprehend the guru? You also have to go beyond your compartmentalized mind. And when your mind becomes divine, it is not compartmentalized anymore, and you can understand the guru. Up until the time you can understand the guru, don't take on the guru. You have to come on his status first before you can take him on in any aspect. If the guru say black is white, what you must say? Black is white. It is a verdict injunction. It's in the Guru Gita. Why do you think Lord Shiva, the superintendent of this universe, places so much of emphasis in the Guru Gita? If Lord Shiva says, if you hear anyone talking ill of your Guru, Rishi, just in case your wife is talking ill of your Guru in the kitchen, alright, this is what Lord Shiva is saying now. Then you must open your top drawer where the knives are kept. Where the knives are kept. Hey, see how happy he is. This part is for Rishi. Alright? You must open your top drawer, pull out the sharpest knife. What you must do? Open the top drawer, pull out the sharpest knife, tell your wife, make When your wife make grab her tongue, pull it out, hold it with one hand, take the knife with the other hand and cut out her tongue. You think I'm lying? This is a verdict injunction. You must not allow another person to speak ill of your Guru. Can you all see how serious this matter is taken by God? And who gives this injunction? Are you Shiva devotee, Benny? Who gives this instruction? Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva says, if somebody speaks ill of your Guru, take out that person's tongue. But in this day and age, if you take out your wife's tongue, you'll be charged for attempted murder. You'll pull some time. But if you feel you can do that for your Guru, it's fine, alright? Alright? The second instruction in the second sentence state, if you are in that person's environment, you must leave the environment. If that person is in your environment, you must ask that person to leave. This is how serious and absolute Lord Narayan is, the Guru system is, and the instructions relating the Guru. Don't investigate the Guru. Don't investigate the Guru. First investigate yourself. Start from the time you are 5-6 years old. Write down everything you have done up until your current age. Fix all that up. By then the Guru will be dead. You won't have time to investigate the Guru. The Guru escaped investigation. Alright? Don't investigate the Guru. God, Lord Narayan never gave you power to investigate the Guru. Lord Narayan never empowered. There's no Vedic injunction that a disciple has capacity to investigate the instructions of a Guru. Don't unravel the instructions of a Guru. If you want to go home now, Rishi, and the Guru say you must go to home, how many kilometers is your house? 5. Then the Guru say you must go home up the M19 where it comes out in Queensborough. M19 comes out in Queensborough, Seaview, somewhere there, and then take that route and go home. What you must say? Don't jump in your car and say this Guru had a Sunday shop. Don't jump in your car and tell your family, hey, this Guru is mad, man. Home is this way. Why is telling us to go that way? Guru has a reason. Because when you took the Queensborough way, you met a good friend of yours. And he said, Rishi, I bought 20 buildings with 100 floors each. And I want you to put wooden floors on all these buildings. And what will happen to Rishi? You understand? And if you went the 5-kilometer way, would you have met the friend? But Guru won't tell you you're going to meet your friend. What Guru will say? Just go. And this is why when the Vedic injunction is, if the Guru say black is white, what you must say? Yes, Guru, black is white. All of you understand? Please, whoever took this Guru on is not here. And they're living a very miserable life. They can't even smile. They can't even give a fake smile because the muscles are gone rigid. Alright? Do not take Lord Narayan's representative on. Because where Lord Narayan lives? Where? Where? In your soul. If you gossip about me anywhere, where Lord Narayan is? Where? He's there with you. I don't have to hear what you're telling about your Guru. Who hears it? Lord Narayan himself. So please, I made every devotee sign a membership form in December. And on the membership form I put a clause. And what is the clause, Dana? If you go defame this Guru anywhere, and there's evidence that you defame the Guru anywhere, then you have signed that you can be civilly prosecuted. Because timeously we get these disruptions from people. They come here like beggars. Once you fill their basket, they get full. And after the basket is full, they are content. Then the Guru's instructions mean nothing. Then they go out and they speak lies. So I made them sign, Rishi. Come and sign your 5 forms. Beside your mother-in-law, everyone will sign. Okay, I'm joking. As your time come through, you'll sign. But it's unfortunate for a Guru to take these measures. But it has become a norm, especially in my satsang. that you go outside and you start backbiting. Alright? Are there any questions? We're going to do Aarti here first. Don't take the speakers out, and we'll go and feed Gomata. So you can start the Aarti. You can do Gomata Aarti together with it. Then we'll just go feed the Gomata. Alright? Jai Sriman Narayana.